So guys, so I want to quickly walk you through this workflow, and this workflow gets news from news sources like BBC, CNN, New York Times, Guardian, Al Jazeera, and CoinMarketCap, that is crypto news, sends them to your social media platform. Just like that, you're sitting in your house, you're doing your obly, but your workflow or your automation is posting articles or posting news or posting things on your behalf while you're there having your fun, right? Now, this is the automation here. Let's go. Now, I'm giving credits of this automation to FZ, who started this automation initially, and she just did something simple that okay, she just did it here. This news item is going to pick this RSS feeds rather is going to pick news from BBC, CNN, New York Times, Guardian, Al Jazeera, and then merge them, send them to yeah, she added a code node, right? But then send them to her email. But I was like, FZ, I like what you did. But she sent it to me. I was like, sir, I should look at her workflow and score her because she's a student. On my live, my TikTok live here, I've been doing TikTok live for the past 1 month every day. TikTok live teaching AI automation free of charge, no money, nobody paid me, right? But I've been having that joy because I want to see this year, I want to equip over 2,000 persons with AI skill. In fact, with a tech skill, I will have to do that this year, right? So I've been doing it on TikTok every day by 7:30 p.m. I've been doing it on TikTok, right? But then my paid class is coming up this February for just 30,000 naira. All right, you get to learn this skill at 30,000 naira, and the first five persons to pay are going to have 1 year of free hosting, while the next 10 persons will have 1 month of free hosting. Right? Trust me, you're going to like it's going to be a project part and assignment filled um session. Okay. All right. So then, just like I was saying here, she made it very simple that it will just pick this news, send to her inbox every day by 7 a.m. But when I called her, I was like, okay, I'm impressed with this your workflow. I'm very impressed with this your workflow. However, there is something else that can be done to this. I told her, okay, send me the workflow. Let me modify it. And come on, I've modified it and look at it here. So let me just quickly explain how this workflow works. So it's here is the trigger, the manual trigger, or sorry, the scheduled trigger, right? It's going to trigger every 3 hours. So every 3 hours, this automation here is going to pick news articles from each of these places, from each of these places. Now, I separated this because this is a crypto news. I needed to trigger at a different time. So it posts world news, political news at a certain time, then post crypto news at another time, right? So this is it here. So this one is going to trigger uh, every day. It's going to trigger every day, right? And then all of them are going to merge here, so it doesn't matter which one comes first, but this is emerging to bring all of them together. Then the duplicate. Now let me zoom this so you can see clearer what I'm talking about. Okay, now all these news articles put 199 items, just like I ran it, okay, before this video. Put 199 items, but after pulling 199 items, okay, what next did it pull? What next happened? The duplicates saw that, okay, there are articles that appear maybe twice or thrice, so it has to remove them. So which is the work of this duplicate here, sorry, this remove duplicate here. So it removed out of the 199, it removed, how many did it remove? It actually did not remove anyone because this is a fresh run, right? So here now, this code node, let me open the code node for you to see. This code node, look at it here, where the articles were defined and formatted. So the code node outputted or had to output the formatted news, title of the news, content, date, source, and raw date. Okay. So what this code node does is to clean this data. Now, coming from here, all of them are just clustered. Everything is clustered. Look at news article and all this, right? They are just clustered. But what here does is it identifies this item. Now, only push out today's news, only push out the current day's news. So it doesn't, even if it receives news of yesterday or news of 2 days ago, which it does, right? And if you watch closely here, if you look at here, you see that duplicate did not find any, remove duplicate did not find any duplicates here, but the code in JavaScript found that there are news that are not today's news. So it removed 101 news items. It removed 101 news items, which means this workflow picked even yesterday news, 2 days ago news, but this code in JavaScript here removed those news that are not current, right? Then sent them the loop here, just like it says. Look at it here. It processes one after the other, right? And remove news posted earlier on. Now you can see that the workflow has stopped here. The reason it stopped is this. All these news items, I just ran it few minutes ago. Okay, I ran it few minutes ago, and all these news items passed through here. But now, what this particular node does is any news item that has passed through before, right? So instead of allowing your workflow or allowing your automation to be posting the same news on your Facebook page, it cuts it, like it removes any item that has been executed before, right? It removes it and ensures that only fresh news items pass through. Now, which now takes it to the limiter. So limiter, like here, I set that limiter should have only 5 items. All right, so which I can set it to 2 items. Now, what this means is it's only going to allow 2 news items or 5 news items to pass, and the AI agent here is going to rewrite this news. Now, look at the prompt on this AI agent. It says, use the news content below. You must process only one news. Do not combine multiple news items. Rewrite the news into short, attention-grabbing headline, friendly, engaging body with emojis. Credit the news source, which is very important because it's not an original news, right? So it has to credit the news source and tools. It called the tool is going to use, right? Now, one very important thing here is the output parser. Now, this output parser makes it output headline differently and body differently. Okay, so it doesn't um, cluster the news and send. So the headline and the right. So this is the Facebook. I'm not going to open this Facebook node here because my private data is there, which is my Facebook ID is inside there. So I'm not going to open it for you to see, right? But then that is how the workflow functions. Okay. So imagine you, let me take you through this. So imagine you trying to do this every day and you're supposed to process 199 news items every day. Trust me, you're going to be burnt out, right? You're really, really going to be burnt out. And you wouldn't even want to try that. Okay, so this workflow does everything for you. When you're doing your oblay, when you're at work, when you're anywhere, just set it the time and it's going to have this news item posted to your um to your social media, right? Okay, so remember, for those that are interested in joining in fact, not even you are interested. Like I said, I want to train over 2,000 persons this 2026. In December, I said I was going to train 10 persons, but at the end of the day, I trained about five, 4, 5 persons, right? So this year, I said I'm going to train over 2,000 persons. And in December, I trained these 4, 5 persons free of charge. So this year, I want to train over 2,000 persons, right? But at a very, very, very affordable fee, which is just 30,000 naira. So 25,000 naira to students and 30,000 naira to non-students. But guess what? This is at a discount. So once it hits that February, the price will go back to 50,000 naira because that is the price of the class. So I'm running a discount at 30,000 naira, okay, for everyone. But for students, NYSC and below, you're getting it at 25,000 naira. So just be truthful to yourself. Click the link on my bio and make your registration. All right. So when you register, you're going to receive the class details, where the class, where you're going to join and all that. And remember, I am not on Telegram. I am on Telegram, but I am not going to invite you to Telegram. I am very transparent, and everything I have to do is on WhatsApp. Okay, so you're coming to WhatsApp to join me. You're coming to WhatsApp to chat me. So I invite you to the live class every day by 7:30 p.m. daily on TikTok, except the days that is not going to hold, and I'm also going to announce it on the day. The last, like whenever I hold the class, I will announce if the next day we hold or the next day is not going to hold, right? So I'm inviting you specially. Have an AI skill. AI skill, trust me, is something you wouldn't want to sleep on. All right, trust me. So this is it. This is how this workflow works, and trust me, um, a work that would have taken you over 3 hours, 5 hours to do. AI just did it within seconds. Uh, Within this AI, will run it within in less than a minute. Let me just say that in less than a minute, it's going to run it and get it done, right, without even your intervention. Okay, so that is it. So my next video, I'll be showing you a demo of an email autoresponder. So it reads the email, it reads your inbox, and writes labels your emails. Okay, it's just very simple workflows. That's what I'm going to show you here because I don't want to scare any of you. I'm just going to show you very simple ones. So it's going to label your emails, put them according to where they are, mark them as read or leave them unmarked, whichever one you want. But then write response and send to the sender, right? Or respond to the sender according to, then also send you notification. With time, I'm also going to take you through building of chatbots. Now, chatbots is one thing that is actually chatbots and receptionists. They're the things that are very important here, right? Because if you run a business or you have you're running a business online or even offline, and people always come to ask you, make inquiries, and all, you need a chatbot because that lead you're not answering to is going to leave you to patronize someone else. All right. So findings have made it, have proven that. Okay. So that is it. I remain Chips, and I'll see you in my next video, walking you through a very simple email automation. And guess what? You don't need to know how to code to do this. Trust me, you're going to enjoy it. So click the link on my bio and follow my page. Stay updated. Always come online by 7:30 p.m. where I would teach you how to automate, how to run automations, how to design and develop automation free of charge. All right. Then in February, my class comes up. Don't miss these two wolves. See you in my next video.